Hi guys, so today we go straight to the UK. I have 5 scholarships you could apply for in the UK. My name is MacJoe, and I always say the good life, make it really count. So the number 1 scholarship I have for you today, guys, is the Think Big Postgraduate Awards at the University of Bristol in the UK. This scholarship almost covers everything you will need to study at this university. So you get the chance to be paid £6,500, £13,000, or even £26,000 according to maybe how they judge you, the scholarship committee, how they judge you. They can award you any of this amount, but these amounts are specifically for your tuition fee. However, you also get the chance to be paid £3,000 that will be channeled towards your daily stipends or your living cost. So who is eligible to apply for this scholarship? Guys, first, you must have to be an international student. Okay, if you're a UK student, this is not for you. All right, and again, you have to apply for a master's course, meaning you have to be a prospective master's student at the University of Bristol. How can you apply? It's as well very simple, and I'm going to provide a link where you can fill out the form, specifically for this scholarship in this video. All right. However, how you can apply is at first you need to apply for a course, a master's course, any of them 1-year master's course at the university, or even the 2-year master's course at the university, social work or law. These are 2-year, master's program at this university. So you have the option to choose a 1-year master's course or even a 2-year master's course. So when you apply, you get a student ID, and with this student ID, you can now proceed to the link that I will provide for you and follow the instruction and fill the form. One information you have to bear in mind as well is you will need to write essay. What do you expect? Every scholarship will always require you to write an essay, right? So you will need to answer 3 questions, and each of these questions will require you to write an essay with a word limit of 200 words. Dust your pen and get ready to write wonderful essays and go for it. Yeah, the number 2 scholarship we have here is the Great Scholarship, guys, and this is coming from the British Council. The good news about this scholarship is that they are offering this scholarship to 200 students from around the world, guys. This is really great. So yeah, and these students will be coming from 14 countries. You will see on your screen this list of these countries, but just to give you an insight, Nigeria, Malaysia, Bangladesh, and the rest are all eligible countries for this scholarship. So how can you apply for this scholarship, guys? For this scholarship, you already need to have in your hands offer letter. All right, that normally means you have already applied to a university in the UK and you have an admission from that university. However, like I mentioned, the scholarship is open for 14 countries, and if you follow the link I'm going to provide for you in this video, you can specifically go to your country, click on your country, because each country has a specific mode of application and also specific number of scholarships, number of universities that are offering this scholarship. Let's take, for example, you're a Nigerian. You follow the link, you click on Nigerian, you click on Nigeria on the website. They will list out the countries, the universities that are offering this scholarship to Nigerians, and the specific form. If you follow each university, you will now receive a specific form you can fill according to your own country. So it is important you know this and you follow the instructions. And here we'll not talk about the worth of the scholarship. The scholarship will be offering you £10,000. Yeah, this is not so much if you consider the tuition fees at the UK, but it can go a long way for you as an international student. This is what I believe. Yeah, the deadline can vary for application depending on the university offering specific for your own country, but usually it will run from between the end of May to the beginning of April. So you need to start your application right away, I think. Yeah. So the 3rd scholarship we'll have for you, guys, is the Deep Mind Scholarship at the University of Queen Mary in London. This scholarship is targeted towards Black students or underrepresented students in the field of machine learning, artificial intelligence, or computer science. So if you're a female student in the area of artificial intelligence, machine learning, or computer science, or you are from a Black background, this scholarship is just for you. I want you to go for it and grab it. The beautiful thing about this scholarship is that it is fully funded. Your tuition fee is taken care of, guys. Your travel allowance is taken care of. Your living cost is taken care of. You even get paid some amount of money to buy an equipment for your learning, maybe a new laptop or a new MacBook, as the case may be, guys. This is really, really huge. I love this scholarship. So the eligibility for this scholarship, you have to be maybe a UK student or maybe an international student. But the most important thing is that, of course, you have to be a female student, all right, or from the black background. And if you're a female student also from the black background, I think this is already great for you. You have double eligibility, right? You will also need to have received an offer from any of these listed courses, master's courses. You can see on your screen right now, a master's in machine learning, robotics, computer games, computer science, AI, as the case may be. Yeah, if you meet these requirements, you are good to go, guys, for this scholarship. Go for it. So how can you apply? It's quite very simple. If you have your offer letter already in hand, you just go to the website. I will, of course, share with you in this video. Click on the website, download a PDF form for this DeepMind scholarship, fill out the forms, and you are good to go. However, there are some documents you also need to support your application. You can already see on your screen right now. Some of those documents are motivation letter. You have to prove to them why you should be considered for this scholarship in a 500-worded essay and other stuff, documents that you can already see, on your screen right now. So when you fill out the form, you have your offer letter, you have your motivation letter, you have your CV and all those stuff that are required of you. Combine everything maybe in a one PDF file and send an email to the email address you can see on your screen right now, and sit back and wait for your wonderful news of the award. Voila. Deadline, of course, this is for students who are going to begin their study in September 2023. So the deadline is on the 5th of June 2023. So you have ample time. In fact, you have enough time to package a wonderful, application. The fourth scholarship is the University of Sheffield African Scholarship. This scholarship is targeted towards African students who wants to study at the, University of Sheffield as the master's degree level. Sponsored by the Geography Department of University of Sheffield. This scholarship covers your tuition fee and also, gives you some money for your monthly expenses. So this is really, really awesome. Let's discuss the eligibility criteria for this particular scholarship. First, you will have to have an offer already from the University of Sheffield in one of the courses you can see already on your screen. Maybe a Masters of Arts in International Development, or Master of Science in International Development and Environmental Studies, or as you can see already on the screen. So if you have an offer from the university in any of these courses, then at least you are one step ahead in qualifying for this scholarship. Other qualifications are, of course, you must be an international student coming from a different country, not outside, outside of the UK, and you must be coming directly from your home country. You don't need to be a student who is maybe if you have studied somewhere else outside of your home country before, then this scholarship is not for you. And by international students, you must be a student coming from, one of the African countries, to qualify for this scholarship. So how can you apply? Just like what we've been discussing before now with other scholarships, you just have to, click on the link to the application at the university. Of course, I'll also provide this link for you. So you click on the link, you fill the form, having in mind that you need to show proof of admission offer from the university in already mentioned courses. So some kind of tip, in the selection process, if you're a kind of a candidate that, of course, has a good grade, of course, a good work experience, and especially also you have experienced some kind of discrimination as a result of your race, religion, or gender, then you stand a high chance of being selected for this scholarship. Deadline for application is on the 24th May. So yeah, it's already here already. I mean, you have time, but it's not so far away. So get started, guys. We have finally come to the last scholarship in this video. Actually, this scholarship may not be for everyone, but because of how important it is and how I consider it needful for people who are in such a condition, I'm making this video. This scholarship is the scholarship at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. UK, of course, and is for people who are seeking for asylum in the UK. So this scholarship basically will take care of your fees, your home fees, of course, and because as an asylum seeker, you are considered to be a home student, right? So you take care of your home fees and also provide a £15,000 per annum, which should serve as your daily upkeep and other, maybe expenses you may incur while studying at the university. The beauty of it all is that this scholarship is actually for not just master's students, but also for undergraduate students. So how can you apply? I mean, looking at it, this scholarship looks a bit, tricky, but I mean, it probably would deserve a special video for it, but I will try as much as possible to kind of summarize it and make it, understandable for you. To start with, you will need to change your fee status payment, as the case may be, and because you will be considered as a home fee paying student, so you have to update that. And to do that, you have to kind of follow the link I will provide for you to the fees and support team from the university, and just follow the instructions, and they will guide you on how you can move your status from being an international fee paying student to a home fee paying student. So how you can apply proper: you first have to apply for admission at the university. Once you apply for any into any program at the university, just move forward to having your tuition fee payment status change. So once you do that, you will be sent a special link that you can use to now apply for the asylum seekers scholarship at the University of Edinburgh. It is not that simple, but you can do it. I would like to let you know some supporting documents that you will need for when you are applying for the scholarship. I mean, when you receive the link to apply. One of these is some kind of legal documents from a lawyer supporting your case at the UK. Of course, you can also see on your screen the other documents you will need. By this time, of course, you also you need your admission offer from the university and other things you may need to provide proof for. And once those things are ready, you can you are now sure that you have every document required for application. So the deadline for the application for undergraduate students, the deadline is 19th of April, while for master students, that is postgraduate students, the deadline is 10th of May. So this is all I've got, for you this week. The scholarship for, you can apply for in the UK. Remember, if you have any question, you can ask me, right? I'll be here to answer your questions as long as I have their answers. I want to remind you again that it's a good life. Make it count. Make it count. Make it count. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. What are you waiting for? So that we can be bringing to you every week a wonderful, wonderful scholarships opportunity. See you again at the next bus stop with another mouth-watering, juicy scholarship opportunity. Bye.